here on FS1 and right after Undisputed. So let's head over check-in with Colin this morning. Colin, what's in the show?
Ooh, snippy and prickly and moody Aaron Rodgers returns, and I am here for it. Coming up next.
Moody, but wants an apology. I'm looking forward to it, Colin. After 2 seasons away from coaching, Stan Van Gundy has agreed to be the Pelicans' new head coach. It will be up to Van Gundy to help guide New Orleans with their young, talented roster of Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram to the playoffs after a disappointing finish in the bubble. So, Shannon, is Stan Van Gundy the right choice for the Pelicans?
I like him. I think he's a very good coach, Skip. He took Orlando to the finals. He was a game away from getting the Miami Heat into the NBA Finals, and then Pat came over and took it. They obviously won. If I'm not mistaken, I think he took Detroit to the playoffs also, Skip, his first or second year in Detroit before, that ended bad. So I like him with this team. The question is, there's a lot of unanswered questions with this roster. Alonzo, you bringing Alonzo back? Are you going to keep Holiday, Brandon Ingram? What are you going to do with him? And Zion. They're asking an awful lot of Zion. I think they're asking too much of him too early, Skip. He's got to get in shape. Simple as that.
I got it. I hear you. But I don't hear you about Stan Van Gundy.
I like him for this job.
I just don't think it's a great fit.
Why?
I respect his basketball mind. I respect his commitment to teaching and coaching defense because that's always been his trademark and hallmark. But his presentation for a young, headstrong team, I don't think it'll work. He can be so whiny and naggy, and I think he can be a better friend and confidant to David Griffin, the GM, than a coach for this team. Now, again, what he did for Dwight in Orlando, can he do for Zion in New Orleans?
Right.
What he did for Andre Drummond in Detroit, can he do for Zion?
Maybe. Skip, think about it. Doc didn't really care for this job. T. Lue, Mike D'Antoni was still out there. So everybody's thinking, oh, this is great. They're young and up and coming. How many people actually wanted this? Look at the guy from Indiana, the guy from Toronto. He took the Indiana job.
Okay, but again, Ty Lue, you want the Clippers or the Pelicans? Doc, do you want the Sixers or the Pelicans?
Well, if what you say, if Zion is that dude, let somebody let that have been Goat James. Let that have been Goat James. And how many people you think would have signed up to get that one?
What about Goat Zion?
It all comes back to Goat James for Shannon. And I like Goat Zion. That is a good ring to it. Guys, that is it for Undisputed. We're back at the same time tomorrow morning. The Herd is on next with Colin and Joy. Have a good day, guys. Undisputed. He was on with LeBron in 2016 in Cleveland to LeBron's 2020 Lakers championship team. JR called that Cavs team better defensively and grittier, but ultimately said the Lakers' size and versatility would have beaten out that Cavs squad. So, Shannon, which was the better team, the 2020 Lakers or the 2016 Cavs?
I believe it's the 2020 Cavs for the very reason that JR... 2020 Lakers,
yep.
excuse me. For the very reason that JR said, is because of their versatility. It's because they can go really, really big. They can go Dwight, they can go JaVale, AD, LeBron, or they can go, small, medium size with Keith Morris starting at the 5 spot and AD, or they can go really, really and put AD at the 5 and then go 3 guards with LeBron. I think it's their versatility and their ability to do different things. And Anthony Davis, if Double T tries to guard him, he's going to bring him away from the basket, shoot over the top. Kevin Love guards him, he's going to put him down on the block. So for me, Skip, Anthony Davis is the difference maker. LeBron is going to be LeBron. Is LeBron maybe as athletic? Maybe he's lost a step. But I think his knowledge, his understanding is even greater. If you can imagine that, imagine Einstein with a 200 IQ and it being 250, 275, Skip. Well, that's what LeBron is. He's Einstein on steroids. He's Einstein 2.0, the greatest mind.
Is he literally on steroids?
Yeah, there you can see. I can't. You always try. Skip. You always try to do something.
Well, you said it. I didn't.
What about Tom Brady? Because we've never seen a guy play this long. Okay. What he on?
Does he look like he's on steroids?
LeBron don't look like he on steroids. He look like a guy that take care of himself, eat like he's supposed to eat, and get plenty of rest.
Maybe it's vibranium. I don't know.
There you go. You're a hater, Skip. You always try to minimize what the man has done. Back to my original point. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, yes, the 2020 Lakers would beat the 2016 Cavaliers. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that?
Yes.
Except me. Give me the 2016 Cavaliers. Give me LeBron 4 years younger. Give me JR 4 years younger. He contributed.
Yeah.
And when he decided to play defense for that team, he is right about this. They were grittier. They played harder than the 2020 Lakers played because they could lock you up and lock you down.
Yeah.
Because Shumpert would really guard hard on the perimeter. LeBron would sit in the chair that year a lot.
We did at a time. When we needed to sit down on Murray,
Yeah.
we sat down on him.
Okay.
When we needed to clamp down on Jimmy Butler in Game 6, we held him to 12 points. So we're more than capable of doing that. But then, like I say, AD, what you gonna do with him? They got no answer.
Here's my problem with AD and maybe even KCP this playoff run. It happened in the bubble with no fans in the bubble.
Oh, my goodness.
Would KCP have been able to shoot like that home road with fans? I don't think so. Would AD have shot out of his mind the way he did in the bubble? He was a bubble product.
Hold on, Skip. What about those other guys and the way they played? Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Would they been able to do what they did?
Well, they did while they were in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Yeah.
Not in the finals.
Skip, that's what we do. AD didn't do anything that AD hadn't done his entire career. The only difference is he's doing it in L.A. where there's water as opposed to Lake Pontchartrain in New Orleans. That's it, Skip.
He wasn't doing it in L.A. He was doing it in Orlando.
He was doing it in Skip. Stop that.
Orlando. No fans, less pressure.
Look at AD's regular season numbers in playoff in the regular season. Look at AD's numbers in the playoffs. Whether it's the bubble, whether it's in New Orleans, it does not matter. Look at his numbers.
From what they call long mid-range, those shots which are like maybe 15 to 18 kind of feet.
He money.
He was out of his mind
what'd he do?
in Orlando, in the bubble. He shot 49% from long mid-range.
Yeah.
During regular seasons, he has been 33% from his career from that distance.
Yeah.
Don't give me this. You got lucky. It was a bubblicious championship.
Skip,
Way to go.
This is what happens, Skip, when you get somebody that's immensely talented, that has three-point range, has a mid-range game, can put it on the floor, get to the rack, and if you foul him, he shoot 94% in the bubble. That's what he's capable of doing, Skip, and then go. What do I say? I mean...
But wait a second. AD, is he 7 feet 1 inch tall? No, he's not.
6'10".
He's 6'10". Is Dwight 7'2"? No, he's like 6'10"-ish,
Yeah.
right in that range, right?
Right.
So, JR, don't tell me that it's just size. I'll give you JaVale is 7 feet tall.
Right.
So was Mozgov.
Yeah.
Could Mozgov defend JaVale? Yeah, he could defend.
But here's the thing, though, Skip, is that when you look at it, Tristan and the size of Kevin Love, they weren't that big. You think about they could go.
Tristan's
they could,
6'9" and just beast you.
Skip, they could go huge. I mean, think about it. If we wanted to, we can go JaVale, Dwight, AD, Braun. That's what we could do. We can go 6'9" and above in 4 different spots.
Okay.
But we didn't want to do that. Sometimes we wanted to go small. Hey, Caruso, come give us this virtuoso.
And who is going to guard the clutchest closer in basketball named Kyrie Irving in 2016, the man who won you a ring?
First of all, we run him a ring because we've seen what he did since he's been away from LeBron. I wouldn't be happy about my career post LeBron if that was me.
And who made the shot of shots in Game 7 at Oakland?
Skip, hold on, Skip. You do realize, like, okay, there was a stretch there that LeBron drew a three.
Look. Oh, there he is.
Hey,
and it went in again.
Skip.
He did it again.
Skip.
He closed the deal for LeBron James.
Do you remember that LeBron drew a foul on a three-point shot, made all 3 free throws, came back down, made a 3-point shot? Do you remember he did that?
No.
And then the chase down.
What was that, Game 4?
That was Game 7. Skip, in the chase down. The block heard around the world.
The bicycle built for two. Speaking of J.R. Smith, he was the one who cut him off at the pass, Iguodala.
Bobby
and
Thompson.
He had to hesitate and try to lay it up.
There have been 2 shots heard around the world.
Yeah.
We did one, and Thompson did the other.
No, Ray Allen did the biggest one.
Stop it. But see, you keep saying Ray Allen. Without LeBron, the Ray Allen shot is meaningless. We got 16 of the 30 points. Do you realize that LeBron almost outscored the Spurs by himself?
Do you realize LeBron had the shot at the buzzer or maybe it's 5 seconds left, to tie it, send it to overtime, and he LeBricked it as usual?
But this is what happened in the OT. Who brought it home? And then what happened in Game 7?
My team was shot in the heart.
No. It can't be shot in the heart. How you gonna be shot in the heart? You still had a chance to win. The game, the series wasn't over once Rallen hit that shot.
They were rolling out the champagne because my team was up 5 with 18 seconds left in Game 6.
Yep. I don't know how much you gamble, but in gambling circles, they say don't burn the money. See, you looking at it. You burned the champagne. Started looking at it. Bro, hey, Rallen say, put that back. You know, you go shop your mama and say, don't touch it.
Give me 2016. That team had guts.
All right, question for you guys. Will the Pelicans' new coach help Zion make the playoffs